Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. Trying to use Strat-O-Matic to cope as a distraction method. I am going to set this game up. Cleveland and Detroit, first of a 2-game series. We're still on April 17. And let's go take a look at our lineups here. It will be McDowell and McLean. Cleveland and Detroit. McLean has no record. He pitched 9 innings and did not get a decision. Whoops, that goes here. And McDowell is 1-0. Let me set up the lineups. Cleveland and Detroit. Let's get Detroit going here. Detroit won this one 4-3 in real world. And I'll go through the lineups as I enter the fielding ratings. Shit. Okay. Chico Salmon leading off at second. Jose Cardinal center field. Lee May in right. Duke Sims catching. Tony Horton at first base. Leon Wagner in left field. Max Alvis at third. Larry Brown at shortstop. McLean 3. McDowell is a 2. 22. 0 hold. That makes him a 0 hold. Pitcher, catcher, first, third, short, second, center, right, left. Now for the Detroit Tigers. Mickey Stanley at first base. Dick McAuliffe at second base. Al Kaline in right. Willie Horton in left. Bill Freehan, the catcher. Don Wirt at third. Jim Northrop in center field. Ray Euler at shortstop. Pitcher catcher, short third, first, second, right, left, center. This is again the first of a two-game series. And we are in Tiger Stadium for this ball game. We're so glad to have you join us here on the Strat-O-Matic network. In this replay, the Cleveland is off to a 4-1 start. Detroit is 1-4. And the Tigers take the field. Here's Denny McClain on the mound. And leading it off, Chico Salmon for Cleveland. This is the first of a 2-game series. And here's McClain, he's ready. The pitch to Salmon, 2-7 right-handed, there's a base hit. Off McClain. Chipped it into left field. Right field. And Simone is on. 1-15. Being held. Here's Jose Cardinal now. The pitch, 2-6, right-handed, walked him. So now it's first and second with nobody out. McClain having his troubles already. And Lee May comes up to the plate. Left-handed hitter. McClain from the stretch now. 2-8. Grounds it to first. That will force Cardinal at second. Simone goes to third and May reaches safely. Now it's 1 out, first and third for the always dangerous Duke Sims. Pitch to Sims, 3-12, right-handed. That's a ballpark blast, and I forgot to put the ratings in again. The always dangerous Duke Sims has the power, and it's gone. A 3-run home run by Duke Sims. Let's look at that again. It was a 312 ballpark blast. Left-handed 1-19, it was 11. Duke Sims has hit a 3-run home run. And there is McLean Motown Mayhem. And I told you that that man is dangerous. Duke Sims. For Sims, that's his first home run of the season. A 3-run blast. Cleveland out ahead 3-0. 1 out. Nobody on. Tony Horton, the batter. Horton also dangerous. 6'10". Right-handed, grounds it to short X. Our first X. Oiler 217. 3-2, throws him out. Whoops. 2 down. And here's Leon Wagner. Oh. Top of the second, question from Kathy Harden. Excuse me, I have to take care of something. Taking care of some business here. So sorry about the delay. It's some business I have to take care of. Okay, it is 2 outs and Wagner is at the plate. Nobody on. 6-3 left-handed fly ball left X. Horton a 4-7. 19-4 and it drops in for a base hit. So Wagner is on. And here's Max Alvis. The pitch to Alvis. 5-6 right-handed struck him out. And that will retire a very, very disappointing inning for Denny McLain, as he allowed a 3-run home run to Duke Sims. And after a half an inning, the score is Cleveland 3 and Detroit coming up. And we have a question after this inning from Kathy Harden, the wonderful Kathy Harden, who I am so appreciative of. Okay, Sudden Sam McDowell takes the mound. And he will face Mickey Stanley leading it off, playing first base, platooning, I can only guess, with Norm Cash, who McDowell is so tough against left-handed batters. Okay, here's Stanley. Pitch from McDowell, 6-5, right-handed, struck him out, and that's the first of what may be a lot of strikeouts. Here's Dick McAuliffe. We'll see if McDowell is good today. Six-seven, left-handed, struck him out. 2 for McDowell. His ratio was 283 to 269 innings pitched. That is an awesome strikeout ratio. Here's Al Kaline now. 5-3 right-handed, flies it to right X. Lee May 4-5. 8 E5 roll. E5-7, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired 1-2-3 by McDowell. Now I want you all to get ready. Kathy spends time on curating these questions, so I hope you'll appreciate it by trying to participate. Here's the question coming from Kathy Harden now. Here it is. A victim of unfortunate disfigurement, what was John Merrick better known as? A victim of unfortunate disfigurement, what was John Merrick better known as? Rick DeBar, the Elephant Man. I said the Elephant Man. It looks like we're going to have multiple winners here. A great question from the great Kathy Harden. Kathy Harden, the great one. Now we're going to get back to this ball game. Keep them coming, Kathy. You know, I never saw the movie. Baseball Demo says Aretha Franklin may be the queen of soul, but Kathy Harden is the queen of trivia. No argument there, Baseball Demos. No argument at all. And some of her questions are not trivial. A lot of her questions are have corresponding answers that are very informative. Okay, McLean takes the mound for the top of the second. I don't know if you heard, Demos, I did your sign-off on my last game. The Queen of Trivia. I think that is a very good name for Kathy Harden, in addition to my name, the great one, or the great Kathy Harden. Play whatever game you like to play the way you want to play it. I paraphrased it using my own language. I don't know the exact word. I'll never be able to get that. Well, maybe I will someday get that exact. Okay, McLean with a very tough first inning. 3 runs on a 3-run blast by the always dangerous Duke Sims. Larry Brown leads it off. There's the pitch, 3-10 right-handed, 1-1-3, and it's a base hit. Now here's McDowell, a B bunter. I think we'll have Sam bunt it down. We're gonna do the Havoc roll. If I'm not mistaken, Demos, oh, Christ. He's a C bunter now. Hits it toward the pitcher. Two C, and it's good. We'll score that 1-3 as Brown takes second. So 1 out, Brown on second, Chico Salmon the batter. Okay, here's Salmon now. The pitch from McLean. 6-2 right-handed, single 1-12. Lines it to short and a nice catch by Euler for the second out. And now here's Jose Cardinal. Oh, don't let it. It's, whoa, Kathy Harden. Let it go to your head. Let it fill your head with pride. And self-esteem. Even though I'm not a fan of self-esteem, I work with self-acceptance. But it means that you have the excellent capacity and ability to curate and disseminate trivia questions. It doesn't make you rate you as a human. 2 outs now. Brown on in scoring position. Jose Cardinal, clutch situation. Pitch to Cardinal, 1-6 right-handed. That's a clutch. It's not a clutch situation. I'm sorry. It's a single to right. This might score Brown. Brown rounding third. K-line -3. Brown 1-14, 1-11, no hold, 1-12. He's going to come home. Here's the throw from K-line. And he is out. And that will retire the side, and McLean gets out of it, allowing no runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on. But McLean sure looks like he's not at his best today. Here's McDowell. Struck out 2, retired the side in order in the first. Horton leads it off. 1-9 left-handed, flies it to right, 1 out. Now freehand. Two 7 left-handed, pops it to short for Brown, 2 outs. And here's Don Wirt. .210 left-handed, double 1-2. 6, chasing for it in center field is Cardinal. He catches up with it, and he makes the catch, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for McDowell. So McDowell looking good today, thus far. McLean with his problems. Lee May leads it off. McLean 1-6 right-handed, double 1-12. That's a base hit for May. And here's Duke Sims. The very dangerous Duke Sims, who hit his first home run of the season in the first inning, a 3-run blast. The battle of the Macs, yeah. McLean and McDowell, I noticed that. And you also have McAuliffe playing second for Detroit. I don't know if did I roll the Havoc roll? I don't think I did. You know, I easily get confused with Sims at the plate. I'm looking to see if I did. No, I did not. Here's the pitch to Sims. 6'8", left-handed, flies it to center for Northrop. 1 out. Now Tony Horton, the batter. The pitch from McLean. 210 right-handed, double 1 to 19. And that is a double. 2 asteroids on a 210 right-handed. May goes to third and holds. Second and third, 1 out, and Wagner is the batter. Infield brought in for what it's worth. Pitch to Wagner. 2-9. Struck him out, and that was a big strikeout for McLean. With another chance to get out of this. Max Alvis, the batter, clutch situation. The pitch to Alvis. 6'7", right-handed. He flies it to center. And Northrop is under it. He makes the catch. And another inning with multiple runners on base, but he gets out of it for the second time. He's thrown a good deal of pitches already in the first 3 innings. Yeah, baseball demos, he calls it the Havoc roll. I have adopted that. It's easier, I think, off the tongue than chaos roll, the Havoc roll. I have adopted that. I don't use it often, but that's a good one that I have adopted it. I'm just not using it as much as I should or could. Let's say could. We move to the bottom of the third. It's McDowell on the mound. Retired the first 6 Tigers. And here's Northrop now. I would like to interview him. I think next time I see him, I will tell him that I shared all that stuff with you. But yeah, I think we'll get a lot of opinions from Bob B. We'll get a lot of opinions. Opinions are like a lot of parts of the anatomy. Everyone has one, but I think Bob B has many. Oh, here's McDowell facing Northrup now. He's retired the first 6 in order. That's 6-9 left-handed double 1, and it's a fly to center. Catching up with it is Jose Cardinal. That's the second nice catch he's made today. I'm not in a position to do an interview for, the next 2 or 3 months due to stress overload. I hope you understand. Here's Ray Euler. Look at Euler against left-handed hitting. Look at that card. Okay, McDowell. 212, he lines it to second. Right at Simone. 2 outs. And here's McLean. And the pitch. 2-4, that's a base hit off McLean's own card. And the first hit and base runner off of McDowell today. McLean with a 2-4 single. Absolutely, demos, absolutely. Checking to see if you're a funny guy. McLean is a 1-13 running. Here's Stanley now. With McLean on first, 2 outs. Tossed in the dirt by the Duke Sims. Pitch to Stanley now. 6-6 right-handed, struck him out. And that is the second time he has struck out Stanley, and his third strikeout of the ball game. As I recall, I don't think he has streamed anything. And of course, we say this all in fun. Well, you know, interesting demos that you asked that as I get ready to take a short break and stretch out my molecules. The answer to your question, if it's a sincere question, is what you mean by inappropriate, okay? The problem with language is the only way to define words is with other words, and so it ends up being an endless hermeneutic loop of interpretation. Would it be inappropriate? Well, again, in bad taste, according to what criteria? Okay? According to whose evaluation? So that would be, hard to say definitively. So I don't know. I know I do a lot of things that are inappropriate. Oh, God, the market down again. I need to take a little break here. Folks, just bear with me. Okay. I don't think I can, Kathy Harden. I could name a proper name, but I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, folks. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, there's one. Tremendous. Stupendous. That was very good for Joel Horland. And are you sure that's the only 4? I'll be right back. Well, we're back in Studio B. I was also thinking, are there any proper names that you can think of that end in DOUS? Any proper names? Or maybe that's a ridiculous question. Yeah. And there's for Joel. He prefers orange. Joel Horlet with tremendous and stupendous, and then there's horrendous and hazardous. Top of the fourth, McLean has had nothing but trouble. He allowed a 3-run home run in the first, put 2 on, left 1 in the second, put 2 on and left them in the third. He has yet to pitch a good inning. Studio D, there you go. And here's Larry Brown. Studio D. I bet you Bob D will like that. Or maybe he will dislike it. One of the concerns he had is that when you, I don't want to get into it, demos. Oh, here's Larry Brown facing McLean. The windup and the pitch. That's 2-8 right-handed, grounds it back to McLean, and he throws to Stanley at first, 1 out. Now here's Sam McDowell. I think Studio D fits you nicely. That's 2-3, that's a base hit. They're both two cards. Pitchers hitting cards, they're both two W's. McDowell, the left-handed hitter, McLean, the right-handed, so McDowell gets a base hit off McLean. Everybody's hitting McLean very nicely. And here's Chico Salmon. We're going to check to see if McDowell has a running rating. Maybe I'll say not to be this is Studio B, not to be confused. He does not. With Studio D, from which Baseball Demos hails. Here's Chico Salmon. And you know, Demos, this literally is Studio B, right? You know that, right? I mean, literally, if you're not, I can show proof to you right now. Okay, Salmon, possible balk or pass ball. That's a possible pass ball. We'll see if Freehand can glove it. 1-3, and it's a pass ball. And is not. He gloves it in the dirt. Battle of the bands to battle of the studios. Here's Jose Cardinal. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. KMM. Did I roll? I didn't think I rolled for Chico. I went on the possible pass ball, but then I never rolled. Let's just take a look here. Okay, there is the And sometimes I don't show you the replay. No, I did not. I did not even roll for him. So we're going to go back here and roll the pitch from McLean. 2-8 right-handed. That's a single 1-6. Lines it to third to Wirtz. 2 outs. And here's Jose Cardinal with McDowell on first, 2 down. Pitch to Cardinal. That's a 1-5. Base hit. 2 asteroids. McDowell rounds second, goes to third. That's the 4th inning in a row that McLean has allowed 2 or more hits. Phil Collins might sing a song about our Stu Studios. Yeah, there you go. So McLean really has seen better days. First and third. And he's thrown a lot of pitches already, KMM. And I think he's going to drink a lot of Pepsis when he's done. I heard a story long ago that he would lose, like, I don't know, a lot of pounds after a full game, and then he'd go in the locker room after the game and down like 8 Pepsis and gain all of it back. Okay, Lee May at the plate. 6'10", left-handed, grounds it to short X. That'll be Euler 217. 15-2, throws him out, and he gets out of that again, but boy, he has not been really impressive at all today. No runs, 2 hits, both left. They're lucky it's only 3-0. Kathy Harden says, I wouldn't want to be first in line for that autograph. We move to the bottom of the 4th. Here's McDowell now. Dick McAuliffe. Leading it off. Here's McDowell, the windup, and the pitch 3-5. Left-handed, grounds it to second for Salmon, and there's 1 away. Now here's Al Kaline. Pitch from McDowell, 3-10, left-handed, lines it to short, right at Brown, 2 outs. And now Willie Horton, who flew to right in the second. All I got is an autograph, right? Here's the pitch to Horton. That's 6-8. Right-handed, walked him. So Horton draws a base on balls with 2 outs, and Bill Freehan is the batter. Pitch to freehand. 311 left-handed, grounds it to first. And that will be for Tony Horton to take it to the bag, and the side is retired. We have a Tony Horton and a Willie Horton. Let's not confuse. We have a question top of the sixth from Kathy Harden. And let's not confuse Willie Horton with Willie Horton, who was a convicted murderer. And the subject of a huge controversy in the 1988 presidential election. And he's still alive. Okay, top of the fifth, Sam McDowell. And here comes the dangerous Duke Sims. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's McLean on the mound. I am so sorry. .210 right-handed, ballpark slash, left-hander 1-12 goes through. Just want to make sure I was using Horton before. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, it looks good. I was using McDowell against the Tigers. You know, that is a Strat-O-Matic gamer's nightmare. Yeah. He certainly did a crappy thing. And I think Atwater, whatever his name was, he died. His campaign manager has some responsibility in that. Okay, Sims is on first, and Tony Horton, the batter. Here's McLean now. The pitch to Horton. 6'4" right-handed, fly ball center X. That is Northrop 3-8. 16-3. Makes the catch and the runner tags. It's an A. So Sims goes to second. It was hit deep. and Leon Wagner, the batter. Wagner 1 for 2. Pitch from McLean. 3-3, grounds it to short. With a runner on second. Euler throws it to first and Sims holds. 2 outs. And here's Max Alvis. This is a clutch situation. Pitch to Alvis, 6-3. Fly ball left X. Horton, Willie Horton, 4-7. This could be trouble. 4-7, 10-4, E7. E7, 10, that should be caught. Yes, it is. And the side is retired. So it's no runs. He only allowed 1 hit that inning. Maybe he's settling down. We move to the bottom of the 5th, Sam McDowell. I'm full of apprehension. It's a pretty moderate apprehension, and I'm doing my best to not sound too flat. Here's Don Wirt now, bottom of the 5th, and we'll have a question top of the 6th from Kathy Harden. Here's McDowell. 6-7 right-handed, walked him. Second base on balls given up by McDowell. Word is on. And here's Northrup. And the pitch. 2-7, flies it left-handed, grounds it to second. Chico Simone steps on the bag and throws it to Horton at first for a double play. 2 outs now. Nobody on. Ray Euler, the batter. Pitch from McDowell, 4-7, right-handed, flies it to center, and Cardinal under it, and the side is retired. So we've gone 5 innings. I'll tell you, that 3-run home run by Duke Sims has made all the difference in the world. 3-0 Cleveland after 5, and now I want you to get ready. For the question from the Queen of Trivia, Kathy Harden. And here it is. Where is the strongest human muscle located? Where is the strongest human muscle located? Depends what you mean by strongest. Joel Horland says the buttocks. No to both. Andrew White says tongue. I say the calf, even though I mispronounced it. Demos. Joel got it. The masseter, which is a jaw. The masseter muscle is a powerful mastication muscle in mammals, especially herbivores. It closes and protrudes the mandible. Its origin is zygomatic arch and insertion is mandible. Great guess by Joel Horland. Or great answer. I didn't know that was such a strong muscle. So we had the DOUS question, and now we had the strongest muscle question. And we're very appreciative to Kathy Harden. 3-0 Cleveland. We move to the top of the sixth. Denny McClain. Larry Brown leading it off for Cleveland. Pitch from McClain, 2-4. Right-handed ballpark slash. It's a 1-3, and it's lined to short. 1 out. Now here's McDowell. Three, 4, and he walked him. I'll tell you, Miss McClain. Chico Salmon, the batter. Five, 7, right-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for McClain. And here's Jose Cardinal. It's really Cardinal. It's really Cardinal. 1-7, right-handed, grounds it to short. And that's for Euler. And first inning, where Denny McClain is not allowed a hit, he did walk a batter, no runs, and left on base. He walked the pitcher, Sam McDowell. Bottom of the sixth, Sam McDowell. 3-0 Cleveland, and here comes McClain to pitch, to hit. His first endurance is the 9th. McDowell's is the 8th. He's hitting. Okay, here's McLean singled in the 3rd. 4-8, right-handed, double 1 to 7. It's a base hit, second hit for McLean. So can't say much for his pitching today, but he's been hitting. And he is a 1 to 13 running. Here's Mickey Stanley now. It's a possible balk or a pass ball. It's a possible balk. It's a 1 for McDowell. And he does not balk. He just steps off the rubber a moment. Okay, here's the pitch to Stanley. 6-8, right-handed, walked him. So now Detroit may have something going here with the heart of the order coming up. First and second, nobody out. And Dick McAuliffe is the batter. McAuliffe 0 for 2. The pitch from McDowell. 4-8, left-handed, single 1 to 6. Oh, lines to second, caught by Chico Salmon. 1 out. And here's Hal Kaline. Kathy Harden for the Tigers, definitely. Horton on deck. Kaline at the plate. That's 6-7. Right-handed, walked him. And McDowell has loaded him up. And here comes Willie Horton, the go-ahead run at the plate. Base is full. 1 out, infield back. Possible balk or pass ball. Possible pass ball. The always dangerous Duke Sims is a 1 to 9. This could score a run. Does it get by him? And it does. It gets away. Duke Sims with the pass ball. And the run scores. And that makes it a 3-1 ball game. And a full count on Willie Horton. That's going to be an unearned run. And that's why it's havoc. It is unearned, but the Tigers will take it on the havoc roll. Now it's second and third. That ball got away from Sims. To me, that's always an exciting moment in baseball when a runner on third comes home on a pass ball or a wild pitch. Now it's second and third. Infield still playing it back. It's Willie Horton. It's a 3-1 game. Second and third. 6-11, right-handed, single 1 to 8. It's a base hit for Willie Horton. Stanley scores to make it 3-2. Sweet Motown music off Willie's bat. That was a pretty single. It was a liner. And for a second there, on that 6-11 liner to left field, I thought it might get by Wagner, but he got it. Threw it in quickly. First and third one out. 3-2 game, infield back. Here's Freehand now. And the pitch, 2-4, left-handed, struck him out. Fourth strikeout for McDowell. And now here's Don Wirt in a clutch situation. Two outs. It's Horton on first, K-Line on third. The pitch to Wirt. 6-4 right-handed, grounds it to third X. That'll be Alva's 217. Let's see if he gets it. 217, 15-2, he throws him out. And that will retire the side, but the Tigers scored 2 runs, one of them unearned on the bases loaded pass ball, and another one on the single by Horton. And after 6, it's a 5-2 ball game. It's a brand new ball game. Now Denny McClain will start the back 3 innings, first of the back 3, hoping to keep the Tigers in this ball game. Here's McClain now. He'll face May, Sims, and Horton. Here's Lee May now. The pitch from McClain. 6-7 left-handed, pops it up to first, and Stanley makes the catch, 1 out. And now the always dangerous Duke Sims. McClain into his windup. The pitch to Sims, 3-6, single 1-19. It is a base hit. So Sims, with his 3rd hit of the game, 3 for 4, the 3-run home run. Singled in the 5th to lead it off, left on. Now he singles with 1 out. And here's Tony Horton. Pitch from McClain. 4-7. Single 1-17. 18 line drive to third. Diving catch by Wirt. What a beautiful catch by Don Wirt on a line drive. And he dove for it and got it. Two outs now, and here's Wagner. Pitch to Wagner, 2-7. Flies it to center. This should end the inning. Under it is Northrup. He makes the catch, and the side is out. no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. We're in the 7th inning stretch. It's a 3-2 ball game. This is a very good ball game, I would say. We'll take the 7th inning stretch for just a few minutes, and then we'll come back to continue this ball game. Again, 1968, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll be back. I just need to use the lavatory. I'll be right back. Oh no. There it is. Well, we're back in a 3-2 ball game. And McDowell got hit for 2 runs in the 6th. It'll be the bottom third of the order. Northrop leading it off. .58 left-handed struck him out. 5th strikeout for McDowell. Now here's Ray Euler. .510 right-handed, grounded a short X. That'll be Brown, 325. .53 throws him out. And McLean is coming up. They're keeping him in the game with 2 outs. .63 right-handed, grounds it back to McDowell, X. .322. That's a 1-3 base hit. 3rd hit today for McLean. Unfortunately, it's a 2-out single. And Mickey Stanley, the batter. Stanley 0 for 2, walked and scored. Pitch to Stanley, 6-3, right-handed, again a ground ball, pitcher X. .322. 13-3 E22 roll. E22 7. And he boots it for the error. First error in the game. Charge to McDowell. First and second, 2 outs, and here's McAuliffe in a clutch situation. Lefty, lefty. Pitch to McAuliffe. That's a spinner, 3-3. Left-handed, grounds it to short, and Brown throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, an error, 2 left on. We've gone 7, and it's a 3-2 ball game. McLean drinking a Pepsi, finishing it up, and coming out to pitch the top of the 8th. There you go, Kathy. 2 of them. Top of the 8th. Again, McLean's first endurance is next inning, the 9th. Max Alvis leads it off. 1-5 right-handed struck him out. 4th strikeout for McLean. And now here's Larry Brown. One 9 right-handed, grounds it to short for Euler. 2 away, and here's McDowell. McDowell's first endurance inning will be the bottom of the 8th. McDowell, a sacrifice bunt, singled and walked. 4-7, left-handed, double 1 to 9. It's a base hit. I'll tell you, the hitters are pitching today. You see what happens to me? I don't know what it is. Sometimes I transpose words. The pitchers are hitting today. McDowell 2 for 2, McLean 3 for 3. And McDowell drew a walk and had a sacrifice bunt. McDowell is on. And here's Chico Salmon. Pitch to Salmon, 5-9, grounds it to third. And that's fielded by Word. He throws him out. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th in a 3-2 ball game. Okay, McDowell in his first endurance inning. K-Line, Horton, and Freehand. K-Line leads it off. Pitch from McDowell, 2-3. Oh, he hit him in the buttocks. Oh, that's smarts. It was the left butt cheek. So K-Line, the tying run on first on a 2-3. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a walk against the left-hander. I am so sorry. I take that all back. I am sorry. It's going to be a base on balls. So K-Line is on. 1-15. Being held 1-13. Willie Horton, the batter. Okay, McDowell looks in from the stretch. Pitch to Horton. 6-3 right-handed, grounds it back to McDowell X. He's a 322. That's a 5-3. It's going to be an E22 roll. He's already made an error. E22 3. That looks like it's an error again. On an E22 3, it is a one-base error. Second error by McDowell. And Detroit has something going here. First and second, nobody out. Freehand the batter. Here's McDowell. Possible balk or pass ball. That's a possible balk. He's got a 1 rating. No. McDowell facing freehand. First and second, no outs. 2-12 ballpark blast by freehand. It's going deep and it's gone. A 3-run home run by Bill Freehand. And look at that Tiger dugout. And the Tigers take a 5-3 lead. Look at it again, please. 2-12 against the left-hander, ballpark blast. Right-handers 1-16 gone, and it was an 11. A huge 3-run blast for Freehand. And that is his first of the year, and boy, was it a big one. Al Dark is coming out, and although McDowell has not reached fatigue yet, he's having a talk with him. They're going to keep him in. They're going to take a chance with him. He is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. Don Wirth, the batter. .69 right-handed, single 1-7, lines it to third, 1 out. This is an unearned run. They are moving and grooving in the stands in Tiger Stadium. Here's Northrup now. .29 left-handed struck him out. And now Euler. .29 left-handed struck him out, and the side is retired. But 3 runs to put the Detroit Tigers ahead 3-2. It's a 5-3 ball game. Again, the walk to K-line, and then the dribbler hit by Horton to McDowell, which was bobbled. And with first and second, Freehand knocked it out of the park. And suddenly Denny McLain is The winner of record, trying to win it here with the heart of this Cleveland order coming up. It will be Cardinal, May, and Sims. Here's Jose Cardinal. Pitch from McLean, 6'10", right-handed. Grounds it to short X. That's for Euler, 217. Sixteenth, 2, throws him out, 1 away. Okay, Lee May, the batter. Left-handed hitter. We have a trivia question. We're already in the top of the 9th. But we have baseball demos with a trivia question. We will hold off on Lee May, as there may not be a middle of the 9th. There may not be a bottom of the 9th. So, wait for it now from baseball demos. This is very, very unconventional here for the Strat-O-Matic network to interrupt an inning for a trivia question. They usually come preset for certain innings in advance, but for demos, we're going to let him do it. Waiting for demos for the question. Waiting for the question from demos. Unless you want to do it after the game. And I'm assuming, of course, McLean is going to come through here. Waiting for baseball demos. Question. What is W.A. Spooner known for? Wow. I don't even know who W.A. Spooner is. I'm going to disqualify myself and Google this person. W.A. Spooner. I looked it up. Yeah, I looked it up. I'm not going to say. I don't think if folks don't know, I'm certainly not gonna, I don't think that will help. I think you have people stumped. This is a hard one, unless you know it. My question is, how did you know about this? Demos, I think you ought to give it up. Because I don't think anybody's going to get it. And it was a great question. He died in 1930 at the age of 86. Great question there, Demos. Great question. Okay, here's Lee May with one out and nobody on. That's 1-4. Hit well into the gap for a double. So McLean in his first endurance inning, 1-4 double, and suddenly the always dangerous Duke Sims is the tying run at the plate. My Lord, there's action in the Tiger bullpen. Okay, McLean now. Sims 3 for 4. Had the big 3-run home run in the first. Pitch to Sims, 5-5, left-handed, struck him out. And that's the 5th strikeout. Now Tony Horton. And the pitch from McLean. 3-8, right-handed, base hits. May scores with 2 asteroids. And now McLean is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue and 1 out away from the win, with Leon Wagner coming up. Wow. Here's Leon Wagner, left-handed hitter. Tony Horton on first, 1-15. Not being held. It's a borderline, actually. Not being held. I don't think they want to chance it. 1-15. I don't know. I'm too afraid to end the game on a stolen base attempt. Did you know that that's how the 26 World Series ended? Does anybody know who was thrown out trying to steal second to win it for the St. Louis Cardinals over the Yankees? It's a strange... It was Ruth, exactly, yeah. I don't think I'm going to go for it here. Here's Wagner. The pitch from McLean. 4-6, left-handed, 1-1, flies it to center, and under it is Northrup, and the game is over. What a ball game. It ends on a 4-6 left-handed. I'll have my wrap-up in just a moment. Great game. Lord. Well, that does it here. Thank you very much, Rick. That's interesting. Is that the quote he made? Oh, that's funny. The Cleveland Indians out-hit the Detroit Tigers 14-5 and lost the game. Detroit 5 runs, only 5 hits and no errors. Cleveland 4 runs, 14 hits and 2 errors. McLean started off and continued to be erratic, to be ineffective, I should say. In the first 4 innings, he allowed the 3-run home run to Duke Sims, and it stayed 3-0 until McDowell allowed 2 runs, one of them unearned due to the pass ball by Sims. It was 3-2, and then a big 3-run home run by Bill Freehan in the bottom of the 8th put Detroit ahead 5-3. Cleveland did score a run, the double by May and the single by Horton in the 9th. They made it very exciting. How many out? There were 2 outs. I don't think that would be a good call. And he was not a great base stealer. He was not a bad stealer. And he had surprising speed, believe it or not. I'm going to put this one in the books right now, and I may just do another game because I'm afraid to be idle. And I'm freaking serious, folks. I got so many things going on, I'm afraid to be idle. Just to let any of you know, in case you might want to be hanging out here, it would be done in a separate broadcast, I think. Some a bundle of nerves. It'll be the Washington Senators at the Minnesota Twins. The Washington Senators at the Minnesota Twins, and the Minnesota Twins, who were the original Washington Senators. These Washington Senators are the expansion Senators. And this is going to be the first game of a 2-game series. Pitching for Washington will be Dick Bosman, and for the Twins, it will be Jim Merritt. Let me just go ahead and put this one in. It was a nice win for the Tigers, Kathy. A comeback win. McLean, unbelievable. What a pitcher. Even when he's bad, he's good. I'm going to put this one in the books. Oh. We'll see you then, Kathy. Thank you so much. The Queen of Trivia. We just ought to call you Queen Kathy or Queenie. You have to input this after every game, or else you can't just put it off. Especially if you're playing another game. That's my philosophy. Okay, Detroit wins. They're 2-4 now. And Cleveland loses. They're 4-2. $57. Now let's enter the individual stats. God. First Cleveland. McDowell.